are here on Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel, filling in for Robin Zimmerman today, and we are going to chat right now with Joy Nelson. She is with Memory Matters. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you as well.
Yeah. So lots to talk about. We're going to jump in with the fact that your day programs are changing hours, so there's a little bit new there. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We're so excited. We're going to be 5 days a week now. We've got our memory enhancing day program that is for those who have just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's or dementia. Keep them socializing. We're going to be now offering it in person on Mondays and Thursdays. And then we've got our memory care program, which is for those who are a little bit further along in the diagnoses. That is going to be Tuesdays through Fridays here on the island and Mondays in Bluffton. So very, very exciting. Glad that we're kind of to pre-COVID hours now.
Yeah.
Open 5 days a week. Our day program is thriving and we have more and more people signing up.
That's really exciting. Yeah, lots more people that you can help. Just give us a little bit of an overview of what the day programs entail for somebody that might not know what it's all about, and thinking about, does one of my loved ones need this? How do they find out what they need to know?
Absolutely, navigating that road can be very difficult. So if you have a spouse, a loved one, and you're noticing some memory issues or concerns, not issues, concerns. Our recommendation is for both of you to come in together and sign up for a memory screen. So a memory screen, it sounds real technical and medical. It's not. It's a 20-minute test. You guys can come in together, both take it, and really at the end of it, it judges how healthy is your brain.
Okay.
And if one of you scores higher than the other, what does that mean? Well, our staff who gave you the memory screen can really kind of walk you through those steps of, okay, you scored really well, you're pretty good. Over here, we might have some underlying concerns. Here is what we offer at Memory Matters that can really help you bring that score up.
Yeah.
And
so
bringing that score up would be our memory enhancing class that really gives socialization, gives different brain games, which is a lot of fun. So there are definitely different ways that you can navigate that road.
Well, and I love that it's such a positive thing. Let's get the score up and not making it so scary or so intimidating. And I also love that you say going in together, because if an adult child or, as you mentioned, a spouse has a concern, it's such a softer way of introducing that concern.
And one thing, the positive from COVID is we offer these memory screens in person, but we also offer them Zoom. So there are a lot of adult children that might be coming in for Thanksgiving, Christmas, for Hanukkah, any of the holidays, and who haven't seen mom or dad for a year.
Right.
And they've noticed some changes. Well, you know what? Once that adult child goes back to their house, they can take the memory screen with their mom or dad. Their mom and dad could be in person at Memory Matters, and our staff member could bring up the adult child on Zoom, and you guys can both take the test together and go over the results together and have that same conversation.
Yeah. And it's like we mentioned before we started filming. That is one of the silver linings, that we've kind of have this technology that we can bridge those gaps if somebody's not here. And you also mentioned that the support groups. If there's an adult child that's trying to navigate this with a parent and they are out of town, they can join the support groups virtually as well.
Absolutely, and support groups are so important because it allows you to be introduced to complete strangers who are going through the exact same thing you are.
Right.
When you're navigating this road of, should I place mom and dad? Should I put them in a day program? What should I do? I'm so concerned. You feel really isolated and you feel that you're doing this all by yourself. It's so not true. There's so many others who are going through the same thing, and you can meet those people through our support groups.
Yeah, which is so nice. And we've got about 30 seconds left. Tell us about the memory scan, because you mentioned, again, before we started filming, that it's a good idea to just have a baseline. So it's not even if you're necessarily seeing things that are wrong, let's figure out where our brain is right now.
Yeah, so, I'm 45, I have an 18-year-old. I've recommended my 18-year-old to have a memory screen. I've taken a memory screen. It gives you a baseline. It gives you that starting point. And then every year, every 2 years, depending on your age, take another one and see if you've maintained or if you've improved.
Right. Excellent. Well, Joy, thank you for being with us. It's always fabulous information, and thanks for everything that you do in the community.
Thank you.
Really is appreciated. And we'll be back in just a moment.